out on an entire demographic of potential patients that are younger. No one's talking to them. Why is that? Today, we're talking about how to build a successful practice by attracting millennials and Gen Xers. I'm here to welcome Dr. Laura Protesi from Citrus Hearing in Florida. By the way, is joining us from medical bed rest. Even more amazing because she's engaging new patients actually from her bed. Incredible. Dr. Laura, thank you so much for being with us today. And I can't wait to hear about how you've increased your revenue by attracting these younger patients into your office.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really excited to talk about this. It's something that I'm really passionate about because I'm a young patient myself. And of course, there is this idea that if you have hearing loss, it's because you're elderly and you're losing your hearing because you're getting older. But there are so many things that can contribute to and cause hearing loss. We know that, noise exposure, certain illnesses, certain medications, genetics. That was my case. And so I want to make sure that we're not forgetting that there are huge parts of the population that are 20, 30, 40 years old. And we want to see ourselves reflected in the marketing. And we want to feel like we are being recruited and appealed to.
And when did you first realize there was a gap there, that these patients were not being represented in social media in our
So
industry?
I graduated from my doctoral program in 2012. And when I started working in ENT and then in private practice, I was looking for ways to draw in more patients. And that was really when Facebook and other social medias were starting to really take off. And they were almost becoming search engines. People were using Facebook to find businesses. And so I started kind of appealing to my bosses and admin and saying like, hey, let me run our social media pages. I'm a millennial. I can do it. And they were all telling me, no, that's not our target demographic. And all I could think was, am I not our target demographic? I have hearing loss. I wear hearing aids and I'm going to be wearing hearing aids for the rest of my life. A lot of marketing strategies when I first opened my practice was talking about marketing to your own database. Well, I didn't really have a database at the time, but now I do. And of course, selling to people who already know you, who already love you, who are already a fan of your products, is much easier than going out and recruiting new people. So don't we want to have patients that are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that are going to be wearing hearing aids for the next 30, 40, 50 years?
How is marketing to this younger audience different than marketing to seniors?
Gen X is really skeptical, I've found. They have access to the internet. They are researching. They are more well informed than I think any other generation before them. You have to show them that you are educated and you are smart and you know what you're doing and you know what you're talking about. You don't just automatically have their trust because you're wearing a white coat. Putting yourself out there and being your most authentic self, I think that is a way to connect with that generation and help them to see that you are there to help them, that you're the expert so that they don't have to be, and that they can trust and rely on you. And they've done a good job by coming into your office, and now you are going to take care of them.
And your content is so fun and engaging for younger audiences. And what you've done so well is turn those clicks into real patients that walk into your office. So, how have you done that?
I think that by being loud and proud with my own hearing loss and my own hearing aid use, I think that it has really empowered these younger patients to feel like there's nothing unusual about them having hearing loss, that they can have just as vibrant and as fun of a lifestyle as I have. It's important that we as audiologists are online and engaging with patients in this way because these conversations are currently happening without us. But with having industry leaders there to help steer the conversation, we can ensure that the patients are making well-informed decisions based on factual and good information instead of misinformation that might be out there.
So, Laura, give me some numbers. Talk to me about your database and how it's grown through the years from when you first opened your practice.
Absolutely. So we now have close to 6,500 patients in our system, and we've been open about 7 years. And so it's not about going viral on the internet because of our marketing campaigns online. That's why we have attracted patients from 36 different states, 9 different countries to fly from all over the world to come to see us because they know that we are the experts.
So let's recap. The younger audience is discerning. They have a lot of information coming at them. If you put out relatable content that draws in this younger population, your business will grow. Thank you so much for watching Maximize Your Audiology Business today. Thank you to Dr. Laura for joining us today. Please like and follow Dr. Laura's content and Unitron's content. We'll see you next time.